Hello Eurovision friends, thank you so much for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories for my review of the second part of semi-final 2. 6 more songs rehearsed today, and we got the rehearsal clips, 30 seconds on the official channels of the Eurovision Song Contest just right now. And so I want to talk about them. I already did a video on the first part of semi-final 2, so if you're missing a country, you have to check that video out. I also talk about the Big Five and Switzerland in that video, and I was very positive because there were lots of very impressive and I think well thought out stagings that really helped the song be more impactful, and that's the main thing a staging has to do. In this video about the last 6, I have to be a bit less enthusiastic about some of these, unfortunately, but you have to remember this is just my opinion and I'm not an expert on anything, so take it with a pinch of salt, and if you disagree, do leave a comment in the comment section of this video. Let's get right to it, and we start with Miriam Shengelia and Georgia. This is from the last part of the performance. The rehearsal clip is because she's already done the dress change. She's in the outfit you can see on your screen there, and it starts with a beautiful backdrop on the great and big LED wall, a white mountain and some trees, and that reminded me almost of a Japanese painting, so really beautiful. And she walks away from that on the catwalk and does her amazing vocal performance. She really sings the song really, really well. She also looks very impressive, I have to say. The song itself is still a bit meh to me, but the staging is quite good. I think the backing dancers are also doing their traditional dance moves. They're in traditional costumes, so it all feels a bit like a circusy performance. The staging itself looks good, but I'm not sure it works 100% with a ballad, which the song obviously is. Well done, more or less, but I am not quite sure whether this will be able to qualify. Next, it's Prince from Serbia with Mila. Thank you to my subscribers who have explained to me that the whole performance is based on the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. He goes down to hell, tries to get her back, can't turn around, then he does, and she is stuck in hell. So this is kind of the performance they're trying to do. The male backing dancers in black and him in red. I guess he's Orpheus, and the male backing dancers are kind of the forces of the underworld trying to pull him down because he is dragged by his feet across the stage by the backing dancers. I am not 100% sure whether that is the best camera shot, to be quite honest. I understand what they're trying to do, but because his hair gets kind of dragged behind him, it kind of looks a bit weird. But that's my only criticism. All the rest is amazing, especially when he's dragged by his feet. His vocals are still incredible. Every single note is on point, and there's so much emotion in his voice every single time he performs this song. It's just great. I love the contrast between the Red Prince, literally, and also the black backing dancers, and the graphics and the lights are really impactful, red and black again, and I think this helps the song a lot, the staging, much, much better than the national final staging. So well done, Serbia, and I think that this is qualifying. Then we have Adonis, Kiss Kiss Goodbye for Czechia. I really want Czechia to do well. I want him to do well. I hoped that if he wins, maybe Slovakia returns to Eurovision. But this performance is not right for this song, I feel. My opinion, once again, the coat doesn't work here. The whole outfit looks more like he's doing a glam rock song, and then he sings a sort of mid-tempo, almost ballad. And I just keep thinking back to the performance in Malta, the first time we heard the song, the acoustic version on the piano, and you really notice his amazing vocals. I think that would have been a better staging for the beginning of the song, and then later on in the song you can do all sorts of things, and you can do the dance break as well. This thing he has on his arm, which looks a bit like a black flower, I don't really understand either. However, the vocals, not just in Malta, but also here, are incredible. The deep, deep register is just amazing. Even though he moves around and does a lot of things, He sings this really, really well, which almost makes it more annoying that the staging and the outfit don't really work for me with this song. If you have a different opinion, let me know. Then we have Erika Wigman with Ich komme for Finland. Nothing to criticize here, because she performs this incredibly well. She gave it 100%, it seems, even though this was just a rehearsal. I like how her hair looks. I like how the outfit is much more classy than during UMK. The gloves add a bit of something, and it's not as shiny. However, I also thought if I'm a casual viewer seeing this for the first time, it will still feel quite out there, but that's okay with this lyrical theme. And she does a lot of the movements we know from UMK as well. And vocally, this was very strong as well. So well done, Finland and Erika. I think this might be a bit of a dark horse for the win if this is very late in the running order. I think the televoters might go for this very much. So then it's Laura Thorne for Luxembourg with La Poupée Monte le Son. I kind of thought from the description in the Reddit blog that she had an actual dollhouse on that stage, but I think it's just graphics in the background, which is just as well. I think a dollhouse would have been a bit much. The outfit looks much better than in the national final, and the way the choreography works, it's her and then 5, I think, male backing dancers who kind of move more like a doll than she does, supports the whole empowerment message of the song. So I like that quite a lot. Vocally, this was also very good, and I just like the more natural look that she has compared to the national final look. So well done, Luxembourg. It's still a bit of a borderliner, but in the end it should work, I think. Then Israel, Yuval, Raphael, New Day Will Rise. I didn't actually notice in the photos, but you can see it there that there's this water effect that is very, very impressive. There is a moment where it almost looks like the water is flowing towards us, like in a 3D effect. And you really also see the stage, you see the roof, and she's inside the stage. I mean, Switzerland really well done with the stage. She sings this very well. She did seem a bit nervous, but it's still a rehearsal. That's all pretty fine. And the water effects and all of that, and the outfit and the contrast works. The thing that doesn't work here for me is this prop, because I don't understand what this adds to the whole performance. I think it would have been better to have her just standing there on the ground, on the floor. Maybe a platform would have been okay, and maybe we will see something else earlier in the performance. But it looks a bit like a cabaret thing, which the song isn't at all. So yeah, I would get rid of the prop if they still can. This is, I think, yes, all of the performances, the second part, only 6, so the video is a bit shorter than otherwise. But thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And tomorrow I will talk about the odds once again, and then we'll also have the trivia video with fun facts and records broken. And it was a lot of fun to do that, so check it out tomorrow at 1:30, I think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and see you then. Bye-bye.